Come on! Up, up, up! Ah. This is Ed.
I'm so hot!
Come on. You'll normally find him behind a camera, just like he is now. Ed likes riding his bike, but isn't usually overly concerned about the tech on it. However, we're currently on a trip to Alp D'Huez, and after an effort up the famous climb yesterday, he's got a target. Can he go sub 1 hour? So, how much quicker at climbing can we make him? Make sure you're subscribed, and let's find out. Yesterday, Ed decided to take on the world's most famous climb, Alp D'Huez. 21 switchbacks, a pure French emotion and gurning. And it's safe to say that we were surprised. He did it in a very respectable time of 1 hour, 7 minutes and 31 seconds. The only issue is it's a little bit too respectable and a little bit too close to going under an hour. A target for many an amateur cyclist. So today, we rest, and tomorrow, when the fog clears, we go again. In order to try and hit his target, we've come up with a plan. A, he's going to pace it better. More on that in a minute. And B, I've been tasked with trying to make him and his bike as fast as possible. So I've dug around and I'm pulling out all the stops because I just know that it's going to be a very long drive back to the UK if he doesn't manage it. So, the bike. This is what he used for his first effort. It's a Pearson on and on gravel bike, which I know Ed's been absolutely loving and has been using for all sorts of riding, from bike packing across Europe to commuting and of course some road riding too. Now, this probably isn't the bike from Pearson's locker that they would put forward first for a hill climb effort. But it is what Ed's used to, and so I think it's definitely worth sticking with it. There are a few things though that we can definitely hill climify. So let's go through it and I'll tell you some of the time savings that I expect each upgrade to make. Right, firstly, and I think this is where the biggest gains are going to come from, the wheels and the tyres. I literally have no idea where Ed found these tyres, but let's just say I'm pretty sure they were chosen based on maybe their colour and maybe their puncture protection rather than any kind of performance characteristic. So we're going to switch them out for something much, much lighter and hopefully much faster. So these brown monstrosities are designed for touring, and the average budget wire beaded 32mm touring tyre will produce around 28 watts of rolling resistance per tyre at 28.8 kilometers per hour. Now, this is a Continental GP5000 STR, and as you can see, it has no wire bead. It is a folding tyre. In fact, the most popular folding tyre in the World Tour peloton. And this has something more like the rolling resistance of 10 watts per tyre at 28.8 kilometers per hour. So, by changing these, I reckon we're going to save Ed around 18 watts at 12 kilometers per hour. Now, that is not to be scoffed at, as I think it can make him around 3.5 minutes quicker over this hour-long climb in rolling resistance alone. Now, as he's riding at a constant speed with no accelerations, I'll also work out how much time we think he can save by weight savings altogether in a minute. Now, another nice big chunk of weight saving can come from your wheels. Now, Ed has been using a set of 45mm Deep Vision SC wheels, which are certainly no slouch. These, however, are Vision's latest Metron 45 RS wheels, the most popular wheels in the pro peloton, and the choice of no fewer than 4 men's World Tour teams. Why? Well, they are really light, sub 1,300 grams in fact, a full 250 grams lighter than the ones that they replace. They also have carbon fibre spokes for maximum stiffness and power transfer. They've got ceramic bearings to make sure they spin as freely as possible, and this aerodynamic profile, which has been proven to be very stable in crosswinds as well. Now, I'm not sure that the aerodynamics are going to be the biggest issue that Ed faces whilst going up Alp D'Huez. On his last all-out effort, Ed managed 10.7 kilometers per hour, and his target speed for the next one is 12 kilometers per hour. They should give him a nice boost on the descent though. And that leads me on to one other upgrade that we're making. Ed was previously using standard butyl inner tubes, but I'm replacing them with a set of these, TPU tubes. Now, TPU tubes are not only significantly lighter, but they also should roll a bit quicker. A pair of these are around 250 grams lighter than the ones that they replace. And you know what they say? Every little helps. Now, we'll tot that saving up in a moment, but I reckon from a rolling resistance point of view, probably 1 to 2 watts. It's not a lot, but it might be a few seconds. Right, Ed, come over here. So, I've downloaded your previous effort and compared it against a time which has got an hour, okay? What happened here was you can see that you were very quick for the first K&a-half.
Yeah.
And then I think, well, this bit here, I think there might have been a bit of a blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah? Does that sort of...
Yeah.
The issue with the climb of Alp D'Huez is that you can see it actually starts off pretty steep and then sort of gets a little bit shallower as you go on.
Yeah.
Now, what that means, there is more time to be gained when you're traveling slower. When you're traveling faster on the flatter sections, there's more aerodynamic drag, and that's it's not exponential, but we're not getting into that. On the steeper bits, you do need to ride a little bit harder, but probably not as hard as you did, okay? So you might have also noticed that I've made some changes to your bike.
Yeah.
Hopefully they will help. I reckon they could help to the tune of like around 5 minutes.
Yeah, I will believe that when I see it.
It still leaves you with at least 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes of extra.
That I have to do,
Yeah,
really. Yeah.
exactly.
So if I do exactly the same thing I did last time, mathematically, I'd go 5 minutes faster.
Yes.
So I need to find another 2.5 minutes in myself.
You do indeed. Right. Let's get you to the bottom.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get on with it.
Yep. Question, I was thinking about this while I was, well, failing to get to sleep last night. Line choice, right? So if I'm going around, so if I'm going around the hairpins, what I did last time, because they're flat, I was like, oh great, I'll use this to recover. I went as wide as possible, but technically that will cover more distance. So if I go tighter in on a hairpin, then technically it's a shorter distance, right?
I think we're clutching at straws, Ed.
Clutching at straws, the things that we've been tweaking on the bike. We're taking the bottle cage off, for God's sake.
Yeah.
You asked me if I could shave my legs yesterday.
Yeah, and you haven't. So,
no, I'm not going to, because I'm not a poser.
Don't start taking it seriously now if you're not going to shave your legs.
I've only got about 4 hairs on them anyway. What difference does it make?
You know, when you crash and you need Matt to give you a deep tissue massage, don't come crying to me when it hurts. Don't need that.
Spent £6 on that. See you later then.
Come get it. They roll well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. With my bike. I can't work out if I've gone out too hard or not. I think it's better than last time. It's hard to say though. It's actually relatively easy up this bit.
You're catching someone.
It's about to go up again.
Come on, come on, come on. Just chuck it when you're done with it.
Thank you.
You're over halfway. Keep it up.
Yeah.
It says Ed on the road, somewhere up here. And Baptiste. Sticky bottle. Come on! Up, up, up!
First, I'm going to take a seat. Oh man. Thank you very much.
Nice. That looked hard.
I feel like I did it faster. I don't know if I did it 7 minutes faster, but
Well, let's have a
can
little
you
look.
break the news gently? There's a cliff right there. Okay.
On the lap,
No way.
1 hour.
So I was 31
31
seconds off. Oh, for God's sake. I was 16 seconds slower than you. Right, where's that cliff?
Thanks to Vision for sponsoring this video and helping us make Ed a full 7 minutes quicker in just 2 days. If you want to get faster on your bike or just want to check out these World Tour favourite wheels, then we'll pop a link down in the description below. Or there is a whole range of Vision wheels to suit a whole range of budgets. Vision's range spans from the Team i23 wheels to the SC range, the very popular Metron SL wheels, and of course the carbon spoke Metron RS wheels, which feature the brand's latest ratchet system in the tallest lightweight rear hub. We're pretty confident that they've got all bases covered. To discover the whole range, there's a link in the description below. Right, back to the video. Wow, you climbed quite a long way, didn't you?
It's amazing on the first hairpins how you sort of feel like, oh God, I've got so much left. And then you look down, you're like, I've actually covered quite a lot.
Yeah, just the 3 first hairpins.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's probably bigger than most climbs in the UK. And then you've got another 18. So you're not too disappointed, are you?
No, I'm not disappointed at all. Like, there's a part of me thinking, where could I have saved 31 seconds?
Well, next year we'll come back. We'll find an excuse to come back to Alp D'Huez.
Yeah.
And you can give it another go. We'll film it for you guys and see if you can go under an hour. I'll see if there's anything else we can upgrade on the bike.
Yeah. I mean, we saved 7 minutes over the course of the last 2 days. So
7 minutes in 2 days.
If we did come back next year and I make a few lifestyle changes, then, you know, I should be able to do it sub-hour.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And how did the bike feel?
Bike felt great. I mean, I love this bike anyway. I love it with the other tyres because they're like my touring tyres and whatnot, but with the wheel and tyre swap, like it did. I'm not going to say it felt like it was flying because I was absolutely shattered, but like it was very, very noticeable.
Yeah.
And considering, you know, this is like a gravel adventure frame, you know, I've taken it for a 2-week long tour with pannier racks and whatnot, so you can have it as that, and then you can make a few changes to it and then do a sub, okay, an hour and 31 minutes, but you could probably do a sub 1 hour outdoors on it for the same bike that can also take 45mm tyres. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
like, it just shows how versatile a frame can be.
Yeah, and I think I would definitely rather upgrade my wheels and tyres than my frame.
Yeah, definitely, and it seems like that is where
a lot of the gains are made, especially if we are now to do a flat time trial, like a deeper wheel, a more aerodynamic wheel.
Yeah,
we'll have a double benefit there as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a, you know, potentially a more cost-effective upgrade than upgrading your frame,
and an easy one to make too.
Yeah,
you just buy them, bolt them on.
It's certainly less wasteful than just buying a whole new bike.
Yeah. Well, if you want to see more of this bike, then we do actually have another video coming up with Ed talking about how versatile gravel bikes are. So if you don't want to miss that, then please make sure you're subscribed. If you enjoyed this type of content, then please give it a like. Leave a comment down below on how we can make Ed even faster. And we'll see you next time. Right, let's go and get you warm.
Yeah.